Hey guys, this is Blood on the ICT Mystic, and today I want to share you all the secrets, the power of 4 hour time frame and the power of a 1 hour time frame. Now, basically, we're going to be talking about fair value, guys. You got it, woo! We're going to be talking about fair value, guys, and I want to give you all the secrets. Now, as a day trader, your focus should be on the 4 hour and the 1 hour. On the 4 hour, on the 1 hour, and on the 30 or 15 minutes for entries. And I'm going to show you why. Now, I have not I've backtested this strategy for a very long time. This is one of my strategies, but I don't trade it anymore. But it is a powerful strategy. Now, if you want my advanced strategies, the one I personally use, all you have to do is say interested in the comment section, and I'm gonna give you a link, or you will see a link in the description that will take you to the main place. You got me? So let's go. Now here's the secret. It's very simple though. Your entry should be on the fair value gap. Simple as that. Your entry should be on the fair value gap. Now, before you take a trade on the fair value gap, there's something you just need to know. When the day opens up, like the day you want to trade or the time you want to trade, what you have to do is just to mark out a POI. A POI is a level that you think can take price in a certain direction. For example, you see this other block right here, or let's use this one right here. So it should not be picky. You got me? And probably this didn't work out that much, but let's just you get the point when I go down. I have not backtested any of this time frame. I just want to show you the originality of it. Now, so we just be going back and forth. Just know it is a beautiful strategy that gonna make you money. Out of it. So let's go. So now this is our POI on the 4 hour time frame. Now we are going on the 1 hour time frame. And the beauty of this strategy is you're not going to be taking stupid setups. Most of the setups you're going to be taking will be high quality setups, and just mind blowing how it is so simple. This is what you need to retire your family. So now you will see when price tapped into the POI on the 1 hour time frame, it failed to create a fair value gap. That is the secret, my man. That is the fucking secret. It failed to create a fair value gap. As long as it failed, there is no setup. So let's go back to the 4 hour time frame and let's see some other levels that respected price and that give us an entry. I told you I have not backtested this shit, but I know it works pretty well. So here, okay, let's use this one. That's another block, and we see how price respected was tapping into the other blocks, and you can see that push up there. So let's see what price did once price tapped that other block on the 4 hour time frame. So here's the 4 hour time frame. We got tapped. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame and see what price did there. Right here, the moment price tapped into this other block, we could see that it created a fair value gap. Right? Now, you can see how price respected the fair value gap, but this will be a more risky trade If you ask me why, I'm going to tell you why in a short minute. Now I'll tell you why this was a risky trade to take. Right here, always your stop loss should be at the very low. Do not give it space. Many people love giving their strategy, setup space, like they're going to give it space from the low or high of their actual entry. Don't do that. If the setup is correct, price should bounce from the gap or the other block. And sometimes price will sweep this low and go into your direction, no problem if you want to keep it, but I don't. And it's more easier that way for me. So you could see price went for almost 1:1 and reversed. Now I'm going to tell you why this trade was not a good trade to take. As you can see, price failed to create a market structure shift, creating this slide right here. This high, I'm using the high of the candles, not just the swing. Now a swing high is a middle candle sweep that is higher than the one at the right and the one at the left. So I'm just using a single candle high, not the swing high. So right here you can see this candle's high right here and this candle's high right here. You can see price failed to break above these candles with a body, or you could use this one, but I'm specifically using the candles that form the change in state of delivery, or you can call it a market structure shift. You can see price failed to do that. So sometimes price will create something like this and still work out. But if you want to take high quality trades, then you should avoid something like this. So right here you could see that it failed. But also you could see right here price tapped into the level again, and blah, you can see that these two bullish candle broke above the high of this black candle. I should just reduce the POI line to get everything clear. This is the actual level of the POI on the 4-hour time frame. I'm bringing it down here to create some clarity here. So the moment price tapped into the POI for the second time, you could see price did what? Shifted. You see these two green candles breaking above these two black candles. That is the market structure shift, or you can call it a change in the state of delivery. Woo! Let's go. And the moment price did that, you could see price created a fair value gap. That's what we want. Another fair value gap. Let's take this one out. Another fair value gap. And you could see for yourself what happened next. Bro, you don't need any other fucking strategy. This is all you need. If you're serious, you can make millions this year. Keep your at the low, always at the low, and you target whatever you want to target. 1 to 3 is good for stop loss like this. And remember, I'm back testing this on gold. I only trade gold. I don't trade any other markets. I trade only gold. So price went for a 1:3, I guess. Almost 1:3. If you want to take it higher, it was more than that. But you can see price went for a 1:3. And right here you can see price, if we take this shade back up right here to the actual level of the 4-hour POI, you could see clearly at this level that price tapped at that level again. Look at it. Tapped, failed to create a fair value gap, came back, created a mitigation block right here. Let's remove. This is the first fair value gap that gave us a almost 1:2 plus. You will see price tapped into the zone again, displaced, did not give a complete displacement, and it was lacking a fair value gap. And you could see price came back down and rejected from this liquidity void right here, tapped into the void. All these are actually not our business, but you could see this gives us a kind of like yeah, this is where price is trying to react from, you understand. Now we don't trade liquidity voids or shit like that, but we can say, okay, this is where price is rejecting from, or this is where price rejected from, like giving us a more confidence to whatever we are looking at, you understand. So price tapped into what? Into that liquidity void and respected it perfectly. And look at here, what happened? Price shifted another structure right here. Woo! This strategy gonna give you money. And did what? What they do? This is a change in the state of dream. And what price did? Price created another fair value gap right here. Yee-haw! And what happened next? The entry, baby. That's what happened next. Always the low that created the what? Gap. That's where you keep your stop loss. And what happened next? You can see for yourself what price did. Price did something beautiful, something you really, really, really want. Price respected it. Target whatever you want. You back test it and see for yourself. So this is actually a good strategy, a very beautiful strategy, and you can back test it for yourself and see for yourself that this is actually the key, the actual shape you want for 2026, baby. This is actually what you need for 2026. This is actually all you need for 2026. Get your POI from the 4-hour time frame and your fair value gaps from the 1-hour time frame, and do your shit. And if you need further confirmation before you take a trade, which I don't want you guys to do because that will create too much of everything, you just go to the 15 minutes time frame. You go to the 15 minutes time frame, and once price tap into the fair value gap, you wait for another change in the state of delivery. You can see in the 15 minutes time frame, price do not fuck with fair value gaps, but it definitely fucks with inverted gaps. Look at it right here. Inverted fair value gaps. Look at it right here. This inverted gap right here. This is a gap that was supposed to take price down, but price broke it and retested it. So this gap is an inverted fair value gap. Inverse fair value gap. ICT concepts. ICT concepts are the best. They are literally the best. You just need to understand them and develop a strategy with the knowledge. You don't need to trade like ICT, but you need his knowledge to trade better in this fucking market. So right here you can see price tapped into the 1-hour fair value gap right here in the 15 minutes time frame, and boom, broke above what? This inverted fair value gap and came back and tested it, and that could be your confirmation inverted fair value gaps. Or you just bullshit the 15 minutes and just focus on the 1 hour. Once price tap into your POI, the 1-hour POI, you take your trade. You take your trade. That's all, bro. That's all. Beautiful video, right? Beautiful video, right? Beautiful. Now show me some support. Show me some support. Show me some support. Just subscribe, 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 and subscribe. Give me that thumbs up. Give me that thumbs up, and let's grow together. I'm gonna give you bangers like this. Give you bangers like this. I'm gonna be giving you bangers like this all day long, all day long. Now I'm not gonna be uploading every day, but I'm definitely gonna give you vital knowledge like this. So alright guys, see you on the next video. Subscribe, like, comment, and if you want advanced my main strategy that I trade personally, it is high risk, high reward to risk strategy, high RR. If you want such setups, that is the one I use personally. DM or comment interested, and I'm going to send you the link, or there will be the link already available in the comment section or the description section. Let's do this, guys. See you all in the next video. Bang.